Second, Franco Morbidelli third, row 2, Miller, dovisiozo, Marquez, the world champion, only the third time in his MotoGP career. He qualified outside the top 10 in 11th. Iannone and Jorge Lorenzo down on row 6, and Mika Kallio and the home crowd hero Happy Shireen there.
Now, good start from Jack Miller on the second row as we expect the outside. Is he going to try and take the lead into turn 1? Look at Marquez as well.
Oh, Marquez was rubbing up the inside of one of the cats. Is he up the inside of Fabio Quartararo? He is. What a dream start by Marquez. He's picking them off at will.
Maverick Vinales, Dovi up the inside of Franco Morbidelli. Marquez in 5th ahead of Quartararo.
Inside of Fabio Quartararo. We're looking back from the Repsol Honda man at Fabio Quartararo. Jack Miller, no way through.
Marquez could not be more motivated after what happened here yesterday. Rossi did not get away too well. He's got work to do already. We're going into turn 9 here. Miller it is that leads. Maverick Vinales sees a gap.
Field him. Marquez. Vinales has got the inside line on Jack Miller through turn number 11. So Vinales now hits the Honda.
Rossi's on the move. He's made a couple of decent moves. Fabio Quartararo is really struggling, Matt. He's dropped down 2 places.
As Jack Miller, and in one lap, Marquez has gone from 11th to 2nd.
Onto the start.
Back to the apex, he's 5th. So Miller used the power of the Ducati. Miller though lost the front, coming through turn.
He could be off. What's happened to Quartararo, by the way?
He's had a nightmare. He's had an absolute nightmare. 7/10.
Marquez is going to have a look surely at Jack Miller here into turn 9. They break hard into this left-handed
time.
Marquez knows his best chance of beating Vinales is if he can get in the slipstream. He's got to try and deal with Jack Miller first. Miller's
the only man on that lap that was in the 59s. Still, Marquez has not been able to find a way through.
Now to get past Miller, we're on board with the Aussie in 2nd place, the number 43, trying to close it.
This is how he thought Phillip Island was going to play out 7 days ago. Better late than never, I guess.
Better late than... He sees the door open, he goes through on Jack Miller, but on the cutback, Miller's going to have the slipstream. And
uses the speed and the acceleration of the Ducati. It's going to be tight, you know. Marquez is so strong on the brakes.
The 46 in 5th place, he's just behind the 2 Ducatis, and Marquez now in 2nd. Can he break
up the inside at turn number 4? So in quick succession, Jack Miller's lost a couple of places.
The foot here comes Valentino Rossi, there's Morbidelli, there's Rins, there's Quartararo. He's still in 8th. He's made it.
Rossi's going to attack him on the brakes into turn 9. You can see that coming. He lined it up into turn number 8, but he's going to be in half.
The podium here. Morbidelli's right on his tail as well. He's just started to warm up a bit as well.
On the brakes, it's so hard to pass a Ducati. Certainly in these parts of the circuit where they've probably got a 10.
Trying at the moment just to build a bit of a gap over Dovi in 3rd. Further back here is
Honda. It looked like when Marquez was up the inside of it turn 3, where the Quartararo had a bit of a moment, airborne Petrucci.
Well, so far, 4 laps, he's not even within half a second of the laps he's been posting so far this weekend.
It's the bridge. Rossi just cannot find a way through yet on the Ducatis ahead of him. He's going to have to take risks again on the brakes into turn. Petrucci in a sandwich between Rossi and Marquez. Now Marquez over the line really knocked his confidence, I think.
These are the gaps then. There's Dovi in 3rd. Just ahead of Jack Miller.
On the break, I mean, look at that. Miller did not even have to try. Yeah. That was embarrassing, the top speed difference. We saw it last week. From lap 3 onwards, he lost 1 place per lap. I mean, Miller did not even have to fight for that. He nearly, because now Vinales, he's not having to make these risky moves on the brakes.
Going to try something on Miller. Let's have a look at this then from Valentino Rossi. He's tried this a couple of occasions before and it's not gone well. This time...
Yeah, how much life has Rossi got left in his rear tyre? How much life has dovisiozo got left in his experienced Italians ahead of him? So is there a bit of late drama in terms of Alex Rins?
Oh, here he goes, Rossi's having a look into turn 9. Can he get the Yamaha stopped? On the cutback, here comes Dovi, but then Rossi. He's going to have to try and hope for a mistake into turn 15 from Dovi. And just look at that.
Those Yamaha engineers back in Iwata, please, begging.
Is 2.8.
Yeah, dovisiozo and Rins just keeping 4th. There is Jack Miller, who's been taken by Fabio Quartararo for 7th place. Absolutely sitting duck. Rossi is on the straights. There's just nothing he can do about that. No tap.
He will not have a better chance of taking. It is hot out on circuit. Let's look here, Jack Miller's
finally got Cal Crutchlow as well.
What's that just flown off Jack Miller's bike? What was that?
Marco.
Alex Rins, considering he's not got part of his motorcycle.
It's almost on par with Marquez, and finally he's within a second now of dovisiozo and Rossi. That podium
in the battle for third. Dovi at the moment has it from Rossi, but Rins is close behind. Great rhythm from Alex Rins at the moment. It's worth pointing out as well, Rins has got a few more ponies under Dino Rossi.
Yeah, and he's coming closer again now, Rins. He's taken another couple of attempts out of Rossi behind dovisiozo. Just can't find a way through. He's had a look a couple of times at turn 9 and then running hot. And man, to be keeping a close eye, and surely now he's within half a second striking distance of Rossi
out of this race.
That's at the final corner, isn't it?
It's been a difficult weekend here in Sepang. Pretty wide in there. I mean, you can take that sort of line in, but unfortunately the back for third, fourth and fifth. The only thing I can say, Matt, is that they are putting pressure on Dovi, so he is actually having a stress scene of him. Valentino Rossi and Alex Rins then all over the tail unit now of Andrea Dovizioso. Long time.
Tracking fight going on for 8th place as well, further back. Miller, Zarco, Petrucci and Mia, they're having a real good battle for bragging rights in Petronas, but not for the positions that they were anticipating at all.
11th on the grid, second place is a great result for Marc Marquez and this run of top rider in the MotoGP era after 18 races.
Yeah, when he was flying through the air at turn 2 yesterday, snapped your hands off Marc Marquez. It's been another brilliant performance by him. Unfortunately, by the time he got into second.
Problem Rossi's going to have here is even if he does manage to get past Dovizioso, tries to pull a move off on Franco Morbidelli, can't quite man.
And this is just all about bragging rights inside that Yamaha team. This will be a bit of kudos to Franco Morbidelli of late.
The mistake coming out of turn 14. Rossi goes through, but surely he's too deep. He is. On the cutback comes Dovi. Rins might even picture
with what 3 laps to go. Oh, Zarco's crashed out. Johan Zarco was on course for a Quattararo out wide turn 1.
He's getting hot and bothered.
Turn 14 then. Well, I'd imagine
from Fabio Quattararo just in way too hot. He was never going to get it stopped there.
No, you've got to be careful. We've seen Zarco and Lorenzo. But Marc Marquez, this is the battle, though, that's keeping the fans on the edge of their seats for third place. Desmo Dovi.
Zarco then on board here with Jack Miller. And turn 14. Johan Zarco. Dovi's struggling a bit with rear end grip there, you can just see. But we're running out of time as he tries
to have big contact with Jack Miller at turn 15, and no great surprise, the FI MotoGP stewards a long lap penalty, or will they just bust him with a grip penalty next time out in Valencia?
Vinales has been faulty goes. Yeah, I think Mir might find himself in trouble. I tell you what, Zarco's lucky there not to clatter into
by Mir, and then at the moment it's still as you were in this battle for the final spot on the podium. Vinales, has he got anything left in that Suzuki? Mir has got the long lap penalty, so instant.
Not much time left here to do something about this. Has Alex Rins got anything? Will Dovi hang on? Dovi looks like the last lap of the race here in Malaysia. He has been in complete control, Maverick Vinales. 3.5 seconds is the battle for third, which has kind of stayed the same for some time.
Incredibly, this would it have been a different story potentially had he qualified higher up than 11th place, but still salvage a second place. Brilliant.
Towards this for some time, haven't they?
Do you know what? I think Dovi might have Rossi and Rins covered as well, because Rossi's about half a second behind. There might be some late drama, but it looks like Rins has run out of steam.
Yeah, into turn 9, it would be a good overtaking opportunity.
To Dovi's back wheel for quite some time. A couple of times he's tried to find a way through. Marc Marquez is going to take a performance by the top gun who heads to the last corner. He's going to be victorious. Magnificent man.
Yes, it's Mavericks Malaysia as he wins for Yamaha and ends a 9-year drought in Malaysia. There's Marquez across the line. Valentino Rossi couldn't quite make it. He takes 4th. That's his best result for quite some time.
At least he trusts me. He listened to me. I said to push. No, I did a superb race.
Vinales and the factory Yamaha team. Great job by that man as well, Marc Marquez. He has set a Valentino Rossi and Alex Rins to take 3rd place. A great fight back from 10th on the grid. And Marc Marquez, there is a man though, who's in a class of his own really. Maverick Vinales victorious for the first time.
Good work then from the veteran Italian to hold off another veteran Italian for 9 years, but it's gone. Another record broken by Marc Marquez.
Could be that Petronas Yamaha SRT were thinking it was going to pan out like this. Morbidelli 6, Fabio finished since the Czech Republic for Fabio Quattararo.
What happened?
Andrea Dovizioso's mechanic. Is Marc Marquez Marquez run out of juice again?
Yep, Valentino Rossi just congratulating Maverick Vinales there.
Rossi will be just absolutely sick of the song in testing, searing heat, 40 years of age, and he's right there fighting. To see Happy Siren on what will be his last MotoGP appearance in Malaysia for the time being. He's still more Morbidelli. Yeah, that's a glum expression that we haven't seen too often on the